Disclaimer: this show is not for the faint of heart or the easily offended. The views expressed here are that of the show hosts only, and not their wives, girlfriends, husbands, boyfriends, polygamous partners, employers, music artists, businesses, or anyone other than the Cognitive Disillusions podcasters. The explicit tag is there for a good reason. Please proceed with caution.
Every one of us will have to decide whether or not we want to keep this great republic or whether we're willing to sacrifice it and surrender it to tyranny.
Hey everybody, Joel here. I just want to say, I think I can speak for everybody in the podcast that we're grieving tonight. I think we're all experiencing a plethora of different emotions, and I can speak for myself, and I would assume for my fellow co-hosts that I don't feel any obligation to hold back what I'm feeling right now based on what happened today in Paris, and just be warned that this is an emotional experience. It's something that I do want to have documented for my own reasons. I don't want to forget when these things happen what it felt like on those nights like September 11, nights that we've experienced way too much of lately. And tonight's podcast, I think, is going to represent a lot of the feelings that we have fresh when that wound first occurs. And here we go.
The real problem here, especially with ISIS and these people that are going out and killing people, the real problem here is not that they believe they're going to get rewards in the afterlife. That's not the problem. The problem is the person who's telling them that. We need to find that guy. We need to target
Aren't those both fucking problems?
No, not necessarily. The people doing the violence are not necessarily the problem. And 90% of the time when I was overseas,
they both problems. They're both problems, right? I mean, people are making these choices. We've talked about in past podcasts that it's not about when we were talking about inner city kids that it was it's ultimately their choice. It's you can't blame it all on background and social parameters or what have you. That at the end of the day, it's a person's choice to hold up a liquor store or to blow themselves up in a suicide bomb mission or something along those lines. It is a choice of an individual. Indoctrination is a powerful fucking thing. Don't get me wrong, but these are both things that you got to wonder. I mean, how powerful is this ideology that it can turn somebody into something like that? I mean, even the ideology of capitalism it turns people into that, but they're still responsible for their actions.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. But we're not going to talk about that. So, the choice, you're absolutely correct, and I will not disagree because, I'm quite frankly, that was my whole point last show. The choice is still there, but the choice is only valid if you know it is there.
I know we don't know what we don't know, and I think you can apply that to some scenarios that go on to last week's topic as far as,
sure.
On the home front. You don't know what you don't know. I get it, and that's a cultural failing. That is truly a pandemic. Ignorance is a pandemic situation, and that's what we need to be fighting with. We need to be fighting with knowledge. We need to be fighting with information. We need to set up like I mentioned before, a certain understood level at which we can all accept we're not going to go below this. We're not going to go into the basement. We're not going to go into the pit of hell and make war. That's what we need to establish in this world. And I know you guys know me and my rose-colored glasses as far as how I think things can be, but education, creation of art, technology, opportunity, that's how we fight this. Absolutely.
I won't disagree.
Stop spending 99.999 cents on the fucking F-22 or more bombs, more fucking guns, more terrorist camps, or whatever. It's you got to have some of that. Apparently, you got to have some of that to keep people honest. But you can't throw everything in there. You can't put them all in every fucking time. You got to save some for the future, for the next couple of rounds down the way.
Absolutely.
I'm getting pissed, sorry.
You have every right to be pissed.
Just tired of seeing fucking beautiful people on all sides of this conflict just fucking eradicated for no fucking reason. There's no reason for it. Are there reasons that people are fighting? Yes. But there's no reason that the response has to be what it is. It can be creative. It can be so much. It just doesn't have to be this way. This is a fucking choice on every single one of our parts. It's a choice on our choice is to tell our government, no, we need to fucking help people. We don't need to, plant our flag in as many fucking places as possible and create these awful situations by backing one group, then realizing, oh shit, they're out of control, then back and playing this fucking shell game all the time. That needs to stop. That needs to end. We need to be responsible for our government and telling them we're not going to put up with that as the people that pay them, as the people they're fucking supposed to be representing. I am ashamed to have my name on some of the bullets that we fired at other people because my name is on that bullet.
Yeah. You are justified in your anger.
So you think you can break me, but you won't. Don't think